Hi everybody, myself Dr. Trapti Gupta and today we will discuss first law of thermodynamics. The principle of conservation of energy, which is based on cumulative experience of ages, can be stated as energy may be converted from one form to another, but it is impossible to create or destroy it. Various attempts have been made to disprove this principle by making a machine which may continue to operate without any expenditure of fuel and may thus create energy out of nothing. This machine is called perpetual machine of first kind. All attempts have been failed to construct such machine. Law of conservation of energy has been universally accepted as a basic law of nature and is called as first law of thermodynamics. There are various other ways of stating first law of thermodynamics. Joule states that there is an exact equivalence between the amount of work done and heat generated. In the other words, of Maxwell-Joule's law may be stated as when work is transformed into heat or heat is transformed into work, the quantity of work is mechanically equivalent to the quantity of heat. It may also be put as energy of an isolated system must remain constant, although it may be transformed from one form to another. For example, in an exothermic reaction, heat is given out to the surroundings. The internal energy of the reacting system therefore decreases while the energy of surroundings increases. Hence, the total energy of the system and the surrounding taken together remains constant. Similar explanation can be given for endothermic reaction. In another, it may be stated as energy in one form, if disappears, will make its appearance in an exactly equivalent quantity in another form. Let us understand this concept by an example. Coal contains a lot of internal energy. On burning this, internal energy yields heat. This heat is converted into mechanical energy of steam which moves the engine to move a train. So in this example, energy is disappearing in one form and appearing in another form in an exactly equivalent quantity. Next is mathematical formulation of first law. Suppose a system absorbs a quantity of heat Q and its state changes from 1 to 2. This heat is used up in two processes. First, in increasing the internal energy of the system means delta E is equal to E2 minus E1, where E1 and E2 represent the internal energies associated with the system in state 1 and 2 respectively. And in second process to do some external work W by the system on its surroundings. From first law, we can say that heat absorbed by the system, that is Q, is equal to increase in its internal energy delta E plus work done by the system W. So we can say that delta E is equal to Q minus W. This equation represents the mathematical form of first law of thermodynamics. Next topic is differential form of first law. For an infinitesimal process, this equation can be written as dE is equal to del Q minus del W. From infinitesimal process, we means a process involving only infinitesimal changes in thermodynamic quantities. In this equation, differentials are denoted by notation d and del. This can be understood by the following discussion. Change in internal energy is independent of the path taken and the previous history of the system. So mathematically, it is denoted by an exact differential dE. Q and W are not state functions because change in their magnitude for a process depends upon the path by which the change is accomplished and the previous history of the system. This fact can be understood from the following figure. In this figure, the work done in moving from state A to state B by 4 different paths has been shown in figure. The value of work done will be equal to the area under the curve in PV diagram, which is shown by shaded region. So, it is very much obvious that work done in moving from A to B by different paths is not same. It means that work done is not a definite quantity. We already studied the equation delta E is equal to Q minus W. In this equation, we already discussed that delta E is a definite quantity and W is not a definite quantity. It clearly means that Q is also not a definite quantity. Mathematically, infinitesimal changes in Q and W are inexact differentials and are denoted by del Q and del W. So, we can say that dE is equal to del Q minus del W. This is the differential form of first law of thermodynamics. For cyclic process, the change in internal energy of the system is zero because the system is brought back to its original state. So we can say that cyclic integral of dE is equal to 0. So we can say that cyclic integral of del Q minus cyclic integral of del W is equal to 0, or we can say that cyclic integral of del Q is equal to cyclic integral of del W, that is total work obtained is equal to the net heat supplied. In an isolated system, there is no heat exchange with the surrounding. So, del Q is equal to 0. In this case, dE plus del W is equal to 0, or we can say that del W is equal to minus dE. It means that in an isolated system, work performed is equal to the decrease in internal energy. Suppose if system gains del Q amount of heat and perform work del W. At the same time, surrounding loses del Q amount of heat but receive del W amount of work. It means that the net change in internal energy of the system and surroundings taken together would be nil. Thank you for watching. For any queries, please type in the comment section and don't forget to attempt the quiz. Link of the quiz is given below. Thank you once again.